This is a special presentation of Tiger Sports on Alamo Sports and Talk 1230 and 101.9 FM.
Welcome to El Paso. You're listening to Alamo Sports and Talk, 1230, 101.9. The Alamogordo Tigers getting ready to face off here against the Eastwood Rangers as the Tigers coming off a defeat last night to Los Lunas, and Alamogordo trying to get back on track with a win tonight against a very solid Eastwood team. Tigers are already starting their ups. Eastwood has not made way out onto the floor quite yet. But I'm sure we'll be out here in just a little bit. Absolutely beautiful arena here. It's one of those that until I walked in here, and Officer Perez, who kind of showed me where to go here this evening, reminded me that New Mexico State University played here during COVID when they couldn't play games at New Mexico State University. So this is, similar to Artesia, and I would say nicer than Artesia. I mean, in the vein of a Division, 2 or 3 college kind of arena. Everything's chairbacks, and the court is gorgeous. It is a really, really nice setup that they have here at Eastwood High School. And, of course, we are on the east side of El Paso for tonight's game as the Tigers look to bounce back after last night's defeat. 10-4 in the season for Alamogordo. And the Eastwood Troopers are in at 15-9 on the 2023-24 season. So they've already 24 games. They're already in the middle of their district season. They've certainly been busy and played a lot of basketball. We'll run through their schedule just a little bit. This will be the final El Paso team Alamogordo will play. And in fact, this is the next to last non-district game that Alamogordo will play. They'll be on the road coming up on the 19th. That's next Friday when they will face off against Clovis. So 2 more games to kind of get everything sharpened up before you head into district, which is going to be the big part of the season for the Tigers and for everybody else as we hit the big portion here of the season as we get ready to wrap it up. So we'll see what we get tonight. You're listening to the Otero Federal Credit Union pregame show. We are live at Eastwood High School in El Paso. The Tigers and the Troopers are coming up next here on Alamo Sports and Talk, 1230, 101.9. And, of course, you can listen to us online at alamosportsandtalk.com, the Alamo Sports YouTube channel, the Exciter Media app. You can also find us on Alexa. Enable Alamo Sports Talk. We'll be back right after this.
Move your bank account to Otero Federal Credit Union. OFCU offers savings, checking, or upgrade to an elite checking, bill pay, debit card, and online and mobile banking. Combine that with some of the best loan rates in the area, and you have a new home for all your financial needs at your fingertips. Visit OteroFCU.org to open your account today. Federally insured by NCUA, Equal Housing Lender.
Your success is our success. We belong to you.
Ryan Richardson Motor Company wishes the Tigers an amazing winning season. May your efforts match your dreams. Buy, sell, or trade late model cars, trucks, and SUVs. Financing available. Stop by for a test drive and score an amazing deal with Ryan Richardson Motor Company. 318 South White Sands Boulevard or online at ryanrichardson.company. That's ryanrichardson.company. Ring in the new year, your locally owned and operated Big O Tires. Now through January 28th, instantly save $100 on our exclusive line of Big O brand tires. Big O Tires, the team you trust.
Wishing you a prosperous and happy new year. This is Deborah Romero, President and CEO of First National Bank. As we look forward to the excitement of the new year, we express a heartfelt thank you to all our valuable customers. We look forward to a bright new year, assisting you towards your financial resolutions and success. We appreciate your trust and are committed to helping you achieve your financial goals or simply assist you in your journey to create great memories for your family. Thank you for choosing First National Bank as your community bank.
First National Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Ochoa Stucco serves residential and commercial projects all throughout this wonderful community. Whether you're looking for some patching up or a complete stucco on your home or business, Ochoa Stucco has you covered. 575-442-6745. Go Tigers!
Tularosa Communication is now offering the smart Wi-Fi with built-in network security and enhanced parental controls. Do you have kids at home that you want to protect from overexposure on the internet? Block content, set internet time limits, or app and website restrictions for each family member in the house. Get notified when you have a network intrusion and reroute bandwidth to devices that matter the most, all from an app on your phone. Take control of your internet with Tularosa Communications. Visit tularosa.net or call 585-2700 for more information.
Welcome back. You're listening to Alamo Sports and Talk, 1230, 1019. We are live here in El Paso for the fifth time this year, Chapin, the 3F Franklin games, and then this one here. So certainly the most games Alamogordo has played in El Paso in a number of years, which if you've been listening to our 2 p.m. talk show, something I'm hoping we'll start to see more of with Alamogordo athletics across the board. A few more games down here in El Paso would be cool to see when it comes to basketball, when it comes to football. Perhaps volleyball. I don't know. That's one of those that would be fun to see. And then you head into spring sports. I know Alamogordo baseball has been down here playing in a tournament in recent years. Softball has. At least I don't remember them playing El Paso teams anytime recently. But that'd be kind of a neat deal there. And I know Alamogordo track and field comes down here at least once or twice throughout the season. I'm not sure about tennis. And golf usually does not. But I'm not sure how golf lines up in New Mexico compared to Texas. That's not one that I'm totally aware of, to be completely honest. But as we get ready for tonight's game, Alamogordo trying to bounce back after a tough second half last night against Los Lunas. Just could not keep things going or get things going offensively last night, as they struggled. Only 8 points in the second half of play for the Tigers. So certainly want to rebound from that as best they can. I think, and the other thing that they're going to have to adjust to as well is coming back to Texas and coming back to El Paso. It's a different style of play. Guarantee that Eastwood, at least from what I saw with their GV, I imagine their varsity is the same. There's going to be a lot of ball pressure. They don't call as much on the hand checking, so you're going to have to play through a little bit more contact than maybe you would in New Mexico. They're a little bit tougher on those calls. You'll see more fouls on that. Usually, it kind of depends. I mean, just from doing games here in El Paso, and then flipping it back around and doing the games back in New Mexico, you see that kind of a difference in there. They let the guys play a bit more. And then again, I may be wrong going into it. I'm sure it all depends on the officiating, the officials actually here and the crew and all that good stuff that's going on with that. So it's one of those that's hard to say going into a matchup. But for Alamogordo, trying to get back on track offensively tonight, and trying to understand that they're going to probably see a little bit of a different style than what they saw last night. For the most part, Los Lunas really didn't ball pressure Alamo a ton. They just kind of stood back and played, tough defense. There were a few occasions where they pressured them, but it really wasn't a whole lot of that last night. So to kind of get your mindset changed up a little bit, that can be a bit of a challenge for any team, but a high school team as well. That's not an easy thing to come by for sure. So the Tigers warming up to our left. They'll be in the row blacks tonight. Eastwood, their colors are yellow and blue, and they'll be in their home whites tonight. And we'll talk about what their season has been so far here when we come back on the Otero Federal Credit Union pregame show from Eastwood High School in El Paso. You're listening to Alamo Sports and Talk 30, 1019, and we'll be back right after this.
It's never too early to win letter jackets for Christmas.
The Winter Circle offers a variety of letter jackets in traditional styles for your students in Alamogordo, Cloudcroft, Tularosa, and Mescalero. Stop by today and help make your high schoolers' last years memorable. Lay away your letter jacket now. The Winter Circle, outfitting champions for over 50 years.
1201 East 10th Street. Open Monday through Friday. Go Tigers! See you at the games!
I just need a fresh start with my finances.
Hey, this is Rita at Local Credit Union. Keeping your head above water can be hard. Where do you start? Here at Loco, we're helping our members combine their debt, reduce their payments into one monthly payment. In some cases, it'll get you some extra money for those unexpected expenses. Here at Local Credit Union, we make it easy. Simply go online to localcreditunion.com and apply, or stop by 808 Washington Avenue. Local Credit Union, let's see what we can do for you. Federally insured NCUA.
Move your bank account to Otero Federal Credit Union. OFCU offers savings, checking, or upgrade to an elite checking, bill pay, debit card, and online and mobile banking. Combine that with some of the best loan rates in the area, and you have a new home for all your financial needs at your fingertips. Visit OteroFCU.org to open your account today. Federally insured by NCUA, Equal Housing Lender.
Your success is our success. We belong to you.
Ryan Richardson Motor Company wishes the Tigers an amazing winning season. May your efforts match your dreams. Buy, sell, or trade late model cars, trucks, and SUVs. Financing available. Stop by for a test drive and score an amazing deal with Ryan Richardson Motor Company. 318 South White Sands Boulevard, or online at ryanrichardson.company. That's ryanrichardson.company. Ring in the new year your locally owned and operated Big O Tires. Now through January 28th, instantly save $100 on our exclusive line of Big O brand tires. Big O Tires, the team you trust.
Custom work is what Ochoa Stucco does best. Whether you need an estimate for your home or business, you won't find better quality work anywhere. Contact Ochoa Stucco today. Like them on Facebook, 575-442-6745. Go Tigers!
Alamo Sports and Talk, 1230, 1019. Welcome back to El Paso. You're listening to the Otero Federal Credit Union pregame show. The Alamogordo Tigers getting ready to tip off against the Eastwood Troopers in just about 5 minutes or so. Eastwood comes in at 15-9 on the season. They're already 8 games into their district season. They're 5-3 in district. They're in the same district as Americus and Franklin and El Dorado, and a group of other Eastlake as well is in that. Wins this year, they've beaten Hanks a couple of times, a 5A team here in El Paso. It's a little bit under 500. They beat El Paso High School, who's just a little bit over 500. Another 5A team, Bowie, who's 4A at 12-9 on the season. San Elizario, who's a 4A team, right at 500. Cantillo, a 17-5 Class 5A team here. They beat El Dorado, who's a district opponent of theirs. El Dorado 6-14 this season. Coronado, who's 7-14 this season. Another 6A team beat Socorro, who's sitting at 500 at 8-8. And then Franklin, they beat them. That's a nice win over El Paso Franklin. Franklin, I believe, beat Americus over at their tournament, the one that Alamogordo played at. One of Americus' only 2 losses of the season. Eastwood has lost to Americus this year. And then Springtown, Texas, 4A team beat them. A lot of tournaments from this year. Beat Lubbock Coronado, Hillcrest out of Dallas. Those 2 are 5A teams. And then 6A Pebble Hills, who actually beat them towards the beginning of the season. Losses this year to Allen, out of Allen, Texas. That's the Metroplex. Memorial, which is in Frisco, again, a Metroplex team. A&M Consolidated out of College Station. Wilson out of Dallas has beaten them this year. Montwood here in El Paso, that's another one of their district opponents. Dallas Carter has beaten them. And then Eastlake with a win over them as well, which, again, a district opponent for Eastwood this season. So they've played a lot of good teams this year, and they've, it's been kind of a mixed bag for them throughout the season. Now, this is a good team. It's not a team that's going to, beat Alamogordo with size. It's going to be kind of what we saw with Americus. And I'm not saying they're going to beat Alamogordo, but in terms of what they can do against the Tigers, their aggressiveness and how quick they move around the court and their passing, and it's going to be Alamogordo needing to stay on their toes defensively throughout the entire game. And that's something that's going to be interesting to watch. I talked about it a little bit last night from a standpoint of, the Tigers, or I should say the Americus game where Alamogordo stayed with more of a starting five. And I did talk about it last night. Alamo doesn't have as much depth as they did to start the season. And more guys are having to play longer minutes. And, you get to this point in the season, you want to leave, the five that you want on the floor. And, sometimes that means playing almost 32 minutes. And how the Tigers can handle that and not get fatigued, I think is going to be something to watch for as tonight's game progresses. So, if Alamo can go a little bit deeper into their bench and things stay at the level that they want to on the floor, that's something that'll be crucial for them going into tonight's matchup. But I think more than anything else, just getting their offense back on track. They played really well offensively against Portales, but last night against Los Lunas, which Los Lunas is a very good defensive team. They are every year. Coach Julian does a great job. But, Alamogordo's, they want to win those kind of games. This is a team that, these guys with this group of seniors, believe that they can make it to the pit, and I believe they can as well. But they certainly, those kind of games, they'll need to win. And they beat Los Lunas earlier in the year, and so it's one of those that that ended up as an even slate between those two sides. But as we get ready for district, tonight's game, Clovis's game, Clovis is going to be a playoff team without a doubt in New Mexico, and so if they can go on the road and beat the Wildcats coming up next Friday night, that'll be a nice send-off into district. And, of course, we know Oregon Mountain is going to be the team to beat. And Alamogordo's ability to stay above the rest of the pack, are they legitimately the second-best team in the district this year? Are they somebody that can give Oregon Mountain, force them into a tiebreaker game at the end of the season, split it with them this year? Those are all things that you look at for the Tigers and, what they can do this season against their district opponents. But, want to finish strong here as we wrap up the non-district season. And this will be tough for Alamo. Again, they played a high-intensity game at home last night. Quick turnaround. Eastwood, let me see when they played their last game. They played on Tuesday. So they did play this week on their win over Pebble Hills. But they've had an extra couple of days off to kind of rest. Alamogordo's doing the quick turnaround and playing the next night, which, that's, you play tournaments throughout the year and you get used to these kind of things, because when you get to the state tournament at the end of the season, you're probably going to be turning around and playing at least one of those games. You'll turn around and play the next day. And that's, I think, why you put yourself in these positions to try to handle that. All right, we're going to take a break, and we're going to wrap things up. You've been listening to the Otero Federal Credit Union pregame show. Tigers have finished up their final warm-up, as have the Eastwood Troopers, and we'll return for starting tip and starting lineups coming up here on Alamo Sports and Talk.
Wishing you a prosperous and happy new year. This is Deborah Romero, President and CEO of First National Bank. As we look forward to the excitement of the new year, we express a heartfelt thank you to all our valuable customers. We look forward to a bright new year, assisting you towards your financial resolutions and success. We appreciate your trust and are committed to helping you achieve your financial goals or simply assist you in your journey to create great memories for your family. Thank you for choosing First National Bank as your community bank.
First National Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Slow internet again? Signal constantly dropping? Don't take it out on your computer. Instead, call Tularosa Communications for internet stress relief. They have the speed and the reliability to make your internet dreams come true. If you want fast, they have faster. If you want service you can rely on, they are the most reliable. And customer service? It's all about you. Call Tularosa Communications to get connected. 585-2700.
The Winter Circle has been outfitting champions for over 50 years in Otero County. Established in 1970 by our Gigi and Big John.
Let's show our school spirit. Whether you're a Tiger, Wildcat, Bear, or Chief, we can make t-shirts, sweatshirts, polos, and hats. And we do custom embroidery too. The Winter Circle does it all. Custom orders available for businesses, squadrons, and organizations like hats, polos, name tags, also trophies and awards.
Winter Circle,
1201 10th Street. Go Tiger! See you at the games!
I just need a fresh start with my finances.
Hey, this is Rita at Local Credit Union. Keeping your head above water can be hard. Where do you start? Here at Loco, we're helping our members combine their debt, reduce their payments into one monthly payment. In some cases, it'll get you some extra money for those unexpected expenses. Here at Local Credit Union, we make it easy. Simply go online to localcreditunion.com and apply, or stop by 808 Washington Avenue. Local Credit Union, let's see what we can do for you. Federally insured NCUA.
Move your bank account to Otero Federal Credit Union. OFCU offers savings, checking, or upgrade to an elite checking, bill pay, debit card, and online and mobile banking. Combine that with some of the best loan rates in the area, and you have a new home for all your financial needs at your fingertips. Visit OteroFCU.org to open your account today. Federally insured by NCUA, Equal Housing Lender.
Your success is our success. We belong to you.
You're listening to Alamo Sports and Talk, 1230 1019, as the national anthem has been sung, and we're ready to get this one underway. They'll announce both the reserves and the starters here for Alamogordo High School. Or no, I'm sorry, they're just announcing the starters. So it'll be Nico Stubblefield, 6'2 senior, wearing number 1, getting the start. Number 3 is Jason Warren, a 6'4 senior. Deontay Bynum, a 6-foot senior, wearing number 4. Demyron Smith, a 6'2" junior, and number 30, Kai Bickham, a 5'11" senior. And so Eastwood getting ready to announce theirs. They are in white jerseys with blue numerals, yellow outlining, and can't really tell the stripe on the side is sort of colored. And it's kind of got specks of the yellow and white on the side of it with a blue stripe in there. Number 5, Devin Falk Ramirez, a 6-foot junior starter. Number 10, Marcus Bennett, a 6'3 senior. Number 12, Mark Hernandez, a 6'2 senior. Number 24, Israel Flores, a 6'6 senior. And number 52, Nathan Sauceda, who is a 6'4 senior. Alamogordo's dressed in the road, blacks, white numerals, gold outlining. Alamogordo across the front of their jersey. By the way, it says Eastlake across Eastwood, I'm sorry. I hope I don't do that too much tonight. Eastwood across the front of the Troopers' jerseys. Tigers go from right to left. Troopers go from right in the first half of play. And it'll be Jason Warren to take the center tip against Marcus Bennett as the officials getting ready to get this one underway. We're about ready to get this one going. Awaiting the tip in the air. And it is controlled by Eastwood. And we're underway. Falk Ramirez with the basketball. Stubblefield will meet him. Man-to-man defense for Alamogordo as he'll feed a bounce pass to the free throw line. Driving right of the lane, going up with a shot, hanging in the air and finishing is Mark Hernandez. Pretty good defense there from Deontay, but able to create some space. There is pressure in the backcourt here. Stubblefield will bring it across the timeline, give it to Warren. Warren will go out between the circles to Bynum. Bynum will dish it out to Bickham in the right corner. Kai holds it over his head, gives to Jason top of the key, finds Deontay at the left wing. He holds there. Man-to-man defense for Eastwood. A crossover from Deontay as he tries to work his way inside the perimeter. Feeds it to Warren, who is going to take a three from the right wing. Instead passes it up to Bickham. And he shorts that one, and the loose ball pulled in by Eastwood. Falk Ramirez will bring it into the front court. Ball out between the circles to Bennett. Now over to the right wing to Hernandez. Bennett trying to work on the back cut, left side of the lane. The pass was too far in front of him, and as he saved it, he threw it right to the top. Here is Bynum putting up a shot from the free throw line. That was a no-yes moment there from the Tiger bench with a hand in his face. Deontay knocked down a tough one as that was not an easy shot. And Alamogordo has tied it up at 2. 6:37 to go on the Richardson Motor scoreboard here in the first quarter. And the ball at the left wing, and looking to drive is Falk Ramirez. Kicks it out right corner, Hernandez. And he tried to feed it to his left. Kai Bickham got a hand on it and knocked it out of bounds. And inbounds play coming up for the Troopers. Still tied at 2. And a near sideline inbounds for Flores, as he will dish it out between the circles to Falk Ramirez. Gets a screen. It's picked up by Smith. After the lane, we'll kick it back out to the left corner. Top of the key, Sauceda's got it. Now over to the right wing. Gives it off to Flores. Off a screen from Sauceda. Tigers handled that well. Switched off a couple of times. And the ball stays on the perimeter. Falk Ramirez works into the lane. Goes up with the shot and able to get to the basket and lay it up and in. Devin Falk Ramirez with the bucket, and it's 4-2. And inbounds goes to Stubblefield. Bynum will bring it into the front court. And they'll call a foul. They'll call a foul on number 5, Falk Ramirez. Coach Morales on the Eastwood bench felt like that was a push-off on Deontay. And Deontay does definitely like to create some space with that off arm. Deontay finds Demyron, who was underneath the basket, but I believe he had stepped out of bounds and hadn't reestablished himself, and so it's a turnover, or he had his foot on the baseline when he touched the basketball. It's one of the two. 4-2. Eastwood leads Alamogordo with some pressure in the backcourt. Eastwood still trying to get it across the timeline, and Eastwood able to handle the pressure. Ball comes to Falk Ramirez, the left wing. He works it inside. Left of the lane, he kicks it back out to the corner to Saucedo. And now front court left in the hands of Flores. Flores will work his way to his right and staying at that left wing. Now bounce pass into Sauceda, back outside. And Bickham comes out on him. Hands of Bennett. Bennett passes it out to the right corner. Hernandez stumbling backwards, able to pass it off to Sauceda. And Eastwood continues to work the basketball all the way out near the center circle now. Falk Ramirez, Bynum on him, crosses over, kicks it out right corner. Pump fake from Hernandez, gets right of the lane, fires up the shot. It's no good, but Sauceda able to grab the offensive board. He misses on the putback, and then a foul inside. And Jason Warren, I don't know if he caught one off the face there on the rebound. And they'll call the foul on Nico Stubblefield. That'll be his first or second team foul on. No, first team foul on Alamogordo. And it'll be 2 free throws for Marcus Bennett, who grabbed the miss off of Sauceda. And the first free throw goes up and in, front rim, back rim, and down. 5-2. Troopers lead the Tigers on the Richardson Motor scoreboard at 4:53 to go here in the first quarter. Second free throw goes up, and that one bounces off back rim. And Stubblefield able to grab the rebound, tips it right to Bickham, gives it off to Nico. Nico come across the timeline. He's got the ball front court right. Now dribbles out between the circles, hands it off to Bynum. Deontay works to his right, still back near the midcourt line. Gives it to Warren. Warren front court, or rather right wing extended with it. Now between the circles, gives it off to Stubblefield. Give it to Bynum. Bynum kicks it out to the corner. Smith left open for 3. It's no good. Sauceda is able to grab the rebound. Warren felt like he was pushed out of the Sauceda. And so the Troopers come to the other side, up by 3. Ball at the left wing with Hernandez. Still holding on to it there now. He'll dribble away and give it to Falk Ramirez between the circles. Sauceda with the basketball. He is, before he dribbles, travels with the basketball. And it'll be Alamogordo to inbounds with a 5-2 deficit. 4:04 to go here in the corner. Inbounds to Warren on the opposite side. And he'll come across the timeline. And Jason will give it off to Deontay. Deontay, a couple of jab steps. And then try to get it to Bickham over at the left wing. Was deflected out of bounds by Flores. And we'll see subs for the Troopers. 3 different guys come off the floor. They'll bring on Julian Falk Ramirez. Also, number 30, Edward Avila, 5'10 junior. And Smith will inbound here to Bynum. We'll get to the other sub here in a second. I believe it's Michael Sepulveda, the 6'2 senior wearing number 1. Stubblefield gives it off to Warren at the right wing, right corner to Bynum. Now it's Smith between the circles. Smith is driving, goes up right of the lane. A little bit of contact as Avila tried to get over there and draw the charge, but nothing called, and Smith's bucket is good. And the Troopers will bring it into the front court, up 5-4. This is Devin Falk Ramirez, who passes it out to Sepulveda corner. Sepulveda at the elbow will give it back outside to Julian Falk Ramirez. He's the freshman. His brother is a junior. And now left elbow jump shot is on the way, and that is good from Edward Avila. The Tigers find themselves down 7-4. Bynum will get it into the front court at the left wing. Give it up to Stubblefield. Stubblefield will dribble out to the top of the key. Tigers trying to set some screens in the high post. Stubblefield at the elbow will go up with a jump shot, misses. It's tipped out by Warren. It comes right back out to Stubblefield. It'll be over to the left wing to Smith. And now between the circles, it'll be Bynum. Bynum on a crossover move. Kicks it out right corner. Bickham fires a three, and he puts it in. Kai Bickham knocks down the triple for the Tigers and ties it up at 7. Over the far sideline with it, it is Devin Falk Ramirez with the basketball, guarded by Bynum. Now comes between the circles to Bennett. He swings it over to his right to Now top of the key, it's Julian Falk Ramirez at the left elbow. Trying to work his way inside was Bennett, lost the basketball. Bynum trying to feed it to Stubblefield. Stubblefield was able to track it down at the baseline. Bickham with the basketball, gives to Warren at the free throw line. Warren trying to burrow his way into the lane from that spot is going to be fouled. They'll call 10 Marcus Bennett. It'll be his first and the second team foul. And another sub here for Eastwood as they'll bring on Christian Alvarez, the 5'10 sophomore. Time at 7. Alamogordo with the basketball. Got it to Warren. Warren wasn't able to get it up and in. Smith somehow fit that in between two Eastwood players. And now driving and going up with a shot, and actually passing was Devin Falk Ramirez. Ball was deflected and comes all the way out to the corner into the hands of Alvarez. And back out between the circles now with Julian Falk Ramirez. Bounce pass to Devin. Devin into the lane, feeds it to the free throw line, and a fadeaway jump shot is going to miss everything, and saving it was Alvarez. That was Bennett that missed on it. Tigers come the other way, and a good feed from catching it in midair and trying to put it in was Warren, and he couldn't get the bunny to fall. And here come the Troopers the other way. Ball over in the left corner. Game tied at 7 with 1:17 to go in the first quarter on the Richardson Motor scoreboard. Between the circles with it, it's Falk Ramirez. Now Falk Ramirez, right corner, Avila is going to fire 3, and he'll knock it in. 10-7, Troopers lead. And Bynum will bring it to the front court with about a minute left in the quarter. Deontay out at the center circle. They come out and double team him, try to get to Smith, and the ball is deflected away. And a nice spin move from Falk Ramirez, who might have traveled there. Went up with the shot, couldn't get it to go. Smith with the basketball. And a foul going to be called on number 32, Alvarez. And so Alamogordo will see Trey Sanders come into the game. Jason Warren will check out. By the way, Damian Padilla came into the game for the Nico Stubblefield a couple whistles ago. Now Padilla will get it over at the far sideline, give it off to Bickham. And Kyle bring it into the front court for the Tigers. Bickham will pass it off to Bynum. 34 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Tigers down 10-7. Smith double teamed out on the perimeter. Smith will get it underneath to Sanders. Sanders' shot attempt is no good, but he's fouled. And it'll be 2 free throws coming up for Alamogordo. Now the pressure's starting to be turned up. The ball pressure starting to be turned up by Eastwood here as the quarter has progressed. Coming out and double teaming out on the perimeter and trying to force Alamogordo into a mistake. They were able to do it in the last possession, not this one around. And we'll see if Sanders can convert from the free throw line. No, that's not right. It's 7. It's 7. Yep. Yeah, Coach was unsure if we should have 8 instead of 7, and turns out that we should have 7. First free throw, by the way, missed by Sanders. second one missed as well, but Richards able to grab the rebound. Finds top of the key. He'll fire a three. It's no good. Rebound inside. Sanders had his hand on it but couldn't secure it as Julian Falk-Ramirez comes away with it. And with 15 seconds left, Eastwood will probably have the last shot of the first quarter. Tigers down by 3. This is Devin Falk-Ramirez with the basketball with Bynum on him. Gets to the free throw line, and they're going to call the push-off on Falk-Ramirez. And that's 3.4 seconds. And so Tigers not much time here, having to go the length of the floor. Bickham will give it to Sanders. Tried to get it to Bynum. It's stolen away. Half-court shot is up, and almost up and in by Sauceda. And the quarter is over. On the Richardson Motor score after 1. The Tigers trail 10-7. You're listening to Alamo Sports and Talk, 1230, 101.9.
Ryan Richardson Motor Company wishes the Tigers an amazing winning season. May your efforts match your dreams. Buy, sell, or trade late model cars, trucks, and SUVs. Financing available. Stop by for a test drive and score an amazing deal with Ryan Richardson Motor Company. 318 South White Sands Boulevard or online at ryanrichardson.company. That's ryanrichardson.company. Ring in the new year at your locally owned and operated Big O Tires. Now through January 28th, instantly save $100 on our exclusive line of Big O brand tires. Big O Tires, the team you trust.
If your home is in need of some stucco work, either the whole house or some patch and paint work, Ochoa Stucco has the expertise to get the job done and done right. Contact them today at 575-442-6745 for your estimate. Go Tigers!
Alamo Sports and Talk, 1230, 101.9 on the Richardson Motor scoreboard. Troopers 10, Tigers 7. Alamogordo gets the basketball to begin the second. Bickham with the basketball. He's double-teamed. Gets it to Richards. Richards puts up kind of a half floater from the free throw line. And it misses, but Padilla is able to grab the rebound. Tigers have done a solid job on the offensive glass so far. They'll give it off to Richards at the free throw line. Find Padilla at the right wing. Damien will give it back to Kyle between the circles. Hand it off to Deontay. It's a man-to-man defense. Deontay at the top of the key, as he's guarded by Julian Falk-Ramirez. And getting close to 5 seconds here. Yeah, I was going to say, Deontay's got to pass the ball there. He's continued to dribble on the perimeter and didn't give it up to anybody, and got called for 5 seconds closely guarded. And so far sideline, it'll be Bennett to inbounds, and he'll give it off to Flores. Sauceda, Julian Falk-Ramirez, and Edward Avila on the floor. Tigers, it's Bynum, Bickham, Richards, Sanders, and Padilla. Bennett will give it off to the left wing as he finds Avila. Now ball over to the left corner. Driving was Avila. Gives it off to Bennett, left to the lane. Kicks it back outside to Sauceda. And now between the circles to Falk-Ramirez. Right wing into the hands of Flores. Off a screen. And he's cut off by a couple of Tigers. Sauceda, top of the key, going to fire a three. That rattles out. Rebound pulled in by Bynum right of the lane. And he'll come the other way with the basketball. Bynum pushing ahead. And the Eastwood coach thought there was another push-off there. Didn't get the call. A miss on a shot attempt by Bynum. And then coming up the floor, Bickham commits a foul on Edward Avila. That'll be the first foul on Kai. It will be the first team foul of the second quarter. And Marcus Bryant Jr. into the game for Alamogordo as Deontay Bynum checks out. Now between the circles with it, Flores. Ball at the right wing, Sauceda. Bennett, left wing to Flores. Now they go inside Sauceda as he posts up. Can't get the shot to go. They're going to call a blocking foul on Kai Bickham. As the official explaining it to Coach Nee that Bickham he felt like he was in position underneath the basket to get the rebound. The player actually came over the top of him when he jumped up for it. I guess he's saying maybe that he backed into him when he jumped up. I don't know. Tigers going to steal it away, though, as Sanders got his hand on the ball and deflected it right to Padilla. Padilla will give it off to Bickham. Bickham comes to the top of the key. Kai, a little hesitation drive, goes up with the left hand, can't get it to go. And it'll be a rebound by Flores coming the other way for Eastwood. Driving is Julian Falk-Ramirez, and he'll get the bucket to fall. And Alamogordo trails now 12-7. At the far sideline with it, Bryant finds Padilla at the right wing. Damian, give it off to Marcus. Marcus with the basketball. He'll dribble it out between the circles. Avila guarding him, gives it off left wing. And a ball fake and then a drive by Sanders, and Sanders goes up with left hand and finishes. Trey Sanders with his first bucket, and Alamogordo trails 12-9. On the Richardson Motor scoreboard, 5:34 to go in the second quarter. Low scoring on both ends, kind of similar to what we saw last night. Ball over at the left wing with Falk Ramirez between the circles. Avila with the basketball. Bounce pass to Bennett, who fed a backdoor pass to Flores. He'll get it to the right wing to Avila, who knocks down another three. He's got 8 points in this game, and the Tigers find themselves down here as Bryant will kick it out to the corner. Richards fires a three. That's no good, and the rebound is pulled in by Bennett. 15-9, Eastwood leads. Demyron Smith going to check back into the game for Alamogordo. Between the circles, Bennett. Left wing, Julian Falk-Ramirez, guarded by Padilla. Top of the key, they'll give it to Avila. Now over to the right wing. Flores off a screen, pulls up on the jump shot and puts it in. Had a defender in his face, but was able to knock it down. Israel Flores with his first bucket, and the Tigers now down 17-9. Coming into the front court with it is Bryant. Has the ball taken away. Falk Ramirez coming the other way to the basket, and he lays it up and in. And Eastwood now up by 10, 19-9. As Bryant with the ball in the backcourt comes across the timeline, and a timeout going to be called by Coach Nee. 30-second timeout on the floor as Alamogordo trails 19-9. Tigers getting outscored in this quarter, 9-2. And Alamogordo needing to try to reset, and turnovers have been a part of it, but just in the half-court set, Eastwood's been able to get some open looks off of screens. Avila at the right wing was able to knock one down, and then off another screen to the right elbow, it was Flores knocking down a jump shot. Falk Ramirez got a nice lay-in on a dribble drive from the left wing in, and then he picked Marcus Bryant's pocket at the midcourt line and was able to get the lay-in. So we'll see Kai Bickham, Deontay Bynum, Demyron Smith, Trey Sanders, and Marcus Bryant Jr. on the floor for the Tigers as Smith will inbound at the far sideline and give it up to Deontay. Tigers down 19-9. Bynum front court right will find Bryant. Bryant's double teamed. He'll find Sanders. Sanders did a good job of coming to the basketball. He's double teamed and is able to get it to Smith. Smith free throw line jump shot is no good. Sanders inside able to grab the rebound, and then his putback attempt was not there. And here comes Eastwood the other way as Flores grabbed the rebound. Ball's at the right wing. Flores in the right corner. Pass it out top of the key. It's Hernandez with the basketball. Now over to the left corner as Julian Falk Ramirez comes off a screen from Hernandez. They'll give it to him on the pick and roll. Kick over the right wing, then over the right corner. Three on the way. That's no good. Rebound is pulled in by Bennett. He'll kick it out left wing. Falk Ramirez three. That's no good. Rebound is grabbed by Sanders, and he'll dish it off to Bryant. And now Bynum comes up the far sideline. Finds Smith at the right wing, who able to tip a pass to himself is a little high. Smith able to work himself towards the basket, and he'll commit the travel. He had stopped himself and took an extra step trying to complete the spin move, and we'll see Jason Warren return to the game. Trey Sanders will check out. So it's Warren, Bickham, Smith, Bryant, and Bynum on the floor for Alamogordo. 3:18 to go in the second quarter, and the Tigers down by 10. Then it'll get the ball at the free throw line. Tries to create some space on Warren. Gets it inside. Had it swiped away by Bynum, and he gets the steal. Deontay will push up the floor. Gets it across the timeline. Deontay's got to be real careful with that push-off hand. They know they're watching for it now. Bynum will find Warren at the left wing, but Jason unable to secure the basketball. And the Tigers find themselves down by 10. Under 3 minutes to go, second quarter. Now between the circles, Pass comes to the right wing. It's Flores off a screen from Bennett. Flores to the free throw line, kicks it out left wing. Now the ball left corner. It's Huerta with the basketball. He just checked in on that last whistle. Bennett now gets it out between the circles. Bennett dribbles to his right to the right wing. Gives it off to Julian Falk Ramirez. That young man, as a freshman, very impressive in this game. Left corner. It is Flores. Flores off a screen. Gets into the lane. Goes up with the runner. It's no good. And here comes Smith pushing up the floor. Smith able to create some space for himself. Get to the left elbow. Now looking for some help. Finds Bynum out between the circles. 2 minutes to go. Second quarter. Tigers could use a bucket. Down 19-9. Warren will find Bynum at the right wing. And then a pass. Not sure where Smith was trying to rotate over to the right side of the lane. I think Deontay was expecting somebody to be in the low post on the right side, but nobody there, and it goes out of bounds. So back-to-back turnovers here for Alamogordo. And the clock rolling under 2 minutes to go. And I'd say one positive for Alamo with only 9 points in the first half. They're only down by 10 here between the circles. It's Payan, and going inside and going up with the shot high off the glass is Flores. It's no good as Warren came across and commits the foul. It'll be his first and the third team foul on the Tigers. And it'll be 2 free throws coming up here for the Troopers and Flores. First free throw up, and that one's in. 20-9. And one more free throw coming up for Flores. He will miss. Warren will grab the rebound and give it to Bickham. Tied to Deontay. And Deontay will get into the front court out between the circles. Deontay, the front court right, gives it out to the right corner to Bryant. Bryant tried to feed a bounce pass to Warren on the pick and roll. It's going to be a jump ball as they'll tie it up on the floor, and I believe the possession arrow. Tigers bench thought that was a traveling violation as he was on the ground and with the possession was rolling over with it. And with 1:20 remaining in the quarter, it's Eastwood basketball. Smith able to step in front of a pass intended for Hernandez. Deflected out of bounds, and he'll stay on this side with Eastwood. It'll be Flores to inbound for the Troopers. Far sideline, he'll put it in. And gives it to Bennett. Right back to Flores. Flores will work it all the way around to the right wing where Bickham picks him up. Picks up his dribble. Goes to the top of the key to Huerta. Huerta working towards the baseline. Had the ball deflected. He has to check it back down at the left wing. And he'll backpedal all the way front court left with Bynum on him. Hands the ball off to Flores. Flores works his way left of the lane. Kicks it out to the corner. Payan, spin move, left of the lane. Goes up with the shot and finishes. So Josh Payan with the bucket. And the Tigers find themselves down 22-9. Just 2 points in the quarter for the Tigers. Bryant with the basketball gives it to Smith in the left corner. Smith will drive baseline to the basket and lays it up and in. The Tigers able to break the scoring drought as Demyron Smith's got 4. And the Tigers trail 22-11. 25 seconds to go here in the quarter. And Eastwood will bring it across the timeline with Flores. Bickham comes out to meet him. Ball goes to the right wing. Huerta with it, guarded by Bynum. Going out between the circles to Payan. Left wing to Flores. And Eastwood, I'm sure, will try to take the last shot here with about 10 seconds left. Between the circles. Continues to work with it. Ball is going to be deflected away, but it is grabbed by the Troopers, and a shot attempt going up with it was Hernandez. And the half will be over, and the Tigers trail 22-11. On the Richardson Motor scoreboard, Tigers down by 11 as we go to the halftime break. You're listening to Alamo Sports and Talk, 1230, 1019.
Wishing you a prosperous and happy new year. This is Deborah Romero, President and CEO of First National Bank. As we look forward to the excitement of the new year, we express a heartfelt thank you to all our valuable customers. We look forward to a bright new year, assisting you towards your financial resolutions and success. We appreciate your trust and are committed to helping you achieve your financial goals or simply assist you in your journey to create great memories for your family. Thank you for choosing First National Bank as your community bank.
First National Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Tularosa Communication is now offering the smart Wi-Fi with built-in network security and enhanced parental controls. Do you have kids at home that you want to protect from overexposure on the internet? Block content, set internet time limits, or app and website restrictions for each family member in the house. Get notified when you have a network intrusion and reroute bandwidth to devices that matter the most, all from an app on your phone. Take control of your internet with Tularosa Communications. Visit tularosa.net or call 585-2700 for more information.
It's never too early to lay away. Letter jackets for Christmas.
The Winter Circle offers a variety of letter jackets in traditional styles for your students in Alamogordo, Cloudcroft, Tularosa, and Mescalero. Stop by today and help make your high schoolers' last years memorable. Lay away your letter jacket now. The Winter Circle, outfitting champions for over 50 years.
1201 East 10th Street. Open Monday through Friday. Go Tigers! See you at the games!
I just need a fresh start with my finances.
Hey, this is Rita at Local Credit Union. Keeping your head above water can be hard. Where do you start? Here at Loco, we're helping our members combine their debt, reduce their payments into one monthly payment. In some cases, it'll get you some extra money for those unexpected expenses. Here at Local Credit Union, we make it easy. Simply go online to localcreditunion.com and apply, or stop by 808 Washington Avenue. Local Credit Union, let's see what we can do for you. Federally insured NCUA.
Move your bank account to Otero Federal Credit Union. OFCU offers savings, checking, or upgrade to an elite checking, bill pay, debit card, and online and mobile banking. Combine that with some of the best loan rates in the area, and you have a new home for all your financial needs at your fingertips. Visit OteroFCU.org to open your account today. Federally insured by NCUA, equal housing lender.
Your success is our success. We belong to you.
You're listening to Alamo Sports and Talk, 1230-1019. This is the Otero Federal Credit Union halftime show. Alamogordo trails 22-11 to Eastwood. And, I mean, this is kind of what you'd expect in terms of low-scoring games when we come down here to El Paso, somewhere in the 40s, 50s. But the offensive woes for Alamogordo kind of carried over from yesterday. Just 11 points in the half. And in that quarter, just 4 points. It was, I think, a 7-6 game after one. You know what I've been impressed with Eastwood is their depth. They've, their two leading scorers are off the bench. Edward Avila, their 5'10 juniors, knocked down a couple of threes. He's got 8 points. And their freshman, Julian Falk Ramirez, the 5'10 freshman, he's got 4 points in the game. So they've got a lot of different places to go with a lot of different players, and they've played this game 10-11 deep. Alamo's gone 8 deep. I mean, they've brought Trey, Isaiah, Marcus, Damian off the bench for the Tigers in the game. So, I mean, I can't say Alamo hasn't been able to do that, but, really, I got to say, in this game, it really hasn't mattered who's been on the floor for Alamogordo. They just haven't been able to find the range shooting. They've had some easy shots inside that they've missed on, I'd say, at least 4 occasions. Just haven't been able to get a putback on an offensive board or a tip-in attempt or whatever. Just hasn't been able to fall. There's not much room to do things on the outside. They're trying to run the screens and, get some looks from the outside, but Eastwood's done a really good job of fighting through screens, sticking with their man, and being right in the face of the Tiger players as soon as they catch the basketball. And then, the times that Alamogordo has been open on the outside, they, for the most part, have been able to hit their shots so far. So Tigers can certainly turn it around. It's, I think, for them, and this was last season as well, just in terms of finding consistency had been the problem. We hadn't seen that much this year. One thing I will say with this Tiger team is they definitely fight hard through these type of situations and battle back, and we've seen them come back in these type of situations. You look at the Del Valle game, especially the way the Tigers battled back against the Conquistadors. So we'll see if they can do it. We knew this was going to be a tough challenge for Alamo. One thing I'll say is, down, only putting 11 points in the first half and only being down 11, I think is somewhat encouraging. But they've got to be able to find some consistency on the offensive end and get some shots to fall, and just haven't been able to make that happen as of yet. All right, we are through one half of play on the Richardson Motor scoreboard. It's the Troopers 22, the Tigers 11. You're listening to the Otero Federal Credit Union halftime show, and we'll update you. I have a Cloudcroft boys basketball score, and we've got some other games that are going on tonight. The Alamogordo girls are at home, 7:30 tip-off this evening against Portales. Tularosa boys are at home against Ruidoso tonight. I believe they got started at the same time we did at 6:30, and I think that's it for tonight, right? Cloudcroft boys play again tomorrow. Thule boys and girls play tomorrow. Niskler Apache boys and girls are off until the 20th. And Cloudcroft girls are off until next week. And, of course, we got some stuff coming up tomorrow as well with Alamogordo wrestling in Ruidoso and Alamogordo swimming in Artesia. I just basically gave you the whole schedule. But we'll give you the Cloudcroft boys final from over at the Lordsburg tournament when we come back.
Ryan Richardson Motor Company wishes the Tigers an amazing winning season. May your efforts match your dreams. Buy, sell, or trade late model cars, trucks, and SUVs. Financing available. Stop by for a test drive and score an amazing deal with Ryan Richardson Motor Company. 318 South White Sands Boulevard or online at ryanrichardson.company. That's ryanrichardson.company. Ring in the new year your locally owned and operated Big O Tires. Now through January 28th, instantly save $100 on our exclusive line of Big O brand tires. Big O Tires, the team you trust.
Custom work is what Ochoa Stucco does best. Whether you need an estimate for your home or business, you won't find better quality work anywhere. Contact Ochoa Stucco today. Like them on Facebook, 575-442-6745. Go Tigers!
Wishing you a prosperous and happy new year. This is Deborah Romero, President and CEO of First National Bank. As we look forward to the excitement of the new year, we express a heartfelt thank you to all our valuable customers. We look forward to a bright new year, assisting you towards your financial resolutions and success. We appreciate your trust and are committed to helping you achieve your financial goals or simply assist you in your journey to create great memories for your family. Thank you for choosing First National Bank as your community bank.
First National Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Slow internet again? Signal constantly dropping? Don't take it out on your computer. Instead, call Tularosa Communications for internet stress relief. They have the speed and the reliability to make your internet dreams come true. If you want fast, they have faster. If you want service you can rely on, they are the most reliable. And customer service? It's all about you. Call Tularosa Communications to get connected. 585-2700.
The Winter Circle has been outfitting champions for over 50 years in Otero County. Established in 1970 by our Gigi and Big John.
Let's show our school spirit. Whether you're a Tiger, Wildcat, Bear, or Chief, we can make t-shirts, sweatshirts, polos, and hats. And we do custom embroidery too. The Winter Circle does it all. Custom orders available for businesses, squadrons, and organizations like hats, polos, name tags, also trophies and awards.
Winter Circle,
1201 10th Street. Go Tiger! See you at the game!
Alamo Sports and Talk, 1230-1019. The Tigers trail the Eastwood Troopers 22-11 on the Richardson Motor scoreboard. Thanks for listening to the Otero Federal Credit Union halftime show. And let's see. Oh, the final score. I knew I was going to do something for Cloudcroft boys. They beat Academia Juarez. I feel like I'm saying that wrong, probably. 39-30. Jacob Dodson with 12. Tyson Tompkins had 9. Hoyt Condito finished with 7. They're 4-6 in the season. They'll play again on Saturday. Don't have an opponent for you on who they're facing tomorrow, but we'll be sure to post the final score from that one. And as I said, Thule boys are at home tonight against Ruidoso. The Alamo girls are at home tonight against Portales. We'll have some. They might be done, or we might be done here before they tip off. There is a slight possibility of that depending on how the freshman and JV games went at the Tiger Pit. So I encourage you guys to go out to the Tiger Pit. You can bring if you get your phone with you can. Or if you have yourself the a YouTube app, you can listen to it on there as well, so you can listen to the game and go watch the girls as well. Go to alamosportsandtalk.com on your phone or whatever. So lots of ways to stay with us, and you can go and enjoy Lady Tiger basketball tonight as well. Inbounds for the Tigers. They'll go left to right here in the second half, wearing black with white numerals and gold outlining. Alamogordo across the front. DeMyron Smith with the ball at the left elbow. Spin move goes left of the lane. Shot goes up. It's good, and a great start for the Tigers as DeMyron draws the foul, and they'll go to the line to try to complete a three-point play. He's got 6, and Smith will go to the line. It is Nico Stubblefield, Deontay Bynum, DeMyron Smith, Jason Warren, and Kai Bickham on the floor for the Troopers. It is Flores, Sauceda, Bennett, Falk Ramirez as the free throw goes in. And Alamogordo makes it an 8-point game, 22-14. Alamogordo, a little bit of backcourt pressure, kind of a, I would say, kind of a lazy 2-1-2 zone, three-quarter court. I think, if anything, just trying to slow down what Eastwood's doing, bringing it into the front court. So out between the circles with it, and it's Falk Ramirez. Will give it off to Bennett. Bennett out between the circles. Tigers are trying to get set up. Looks like 2-3 zone now for Alamogordo. Ball goes into the lane. Bennett going to fire up the jump shot, and he's going to put it in. Went right into the middle of the zone, and Alamogordo didn't get over there to guard the ball, and the shot is good. 3 points for Bennett, and pass almost deflected away from the Tigers as Smith has got it. Smith is going to lose his balance and sort of skip his feet as he was backing up, and he's kind of grabbing at his left ankle, but I think it's because his shoe is, maybe not. Those are just kind of low on the heel, I guess. I thought maybe the back of the shoe kind of rolled up on him, but it appears to be okay. But Alamogordo turns it over, and it's 24-12 Eastwood, 6:50 to go in the quarter. Between the circles and over to the left wing now, Flores. That was a pass, and Bennett able to grab it and put the shot up and in, and Bennett with 4 points here in the quarter. Looked like Flores was going up for the three. Instead, that was a pass. Flores going to steal it away and come up the near sideline. Boy, that looked like a travel as he was going to the basket, but I guess not. And so it'll be Flores making it a 12-point game. I'm sorry, 14. It's 28-14 now. So it's a good start for Alamogordo, and Troopers have scored the last 6. Ball goes to Bickham in the lane. Bickham, nice bounce pass to Smith, who was cutting in from the right lane. That was not an easy pass from Deontay to find Kai in the lane, and then Kai made the right dish. And DeMyron got 5 in the quarter, 9 for the game now. Tigers down 28-16. Ball over at the far sideline as Flores continues to dribble. Tigers staying in his zone. Bounce pass to the left to Falk Ramirez. Now to Flores. Over to the right wing, Hernandez. Flores now with it, top of the key. Left wing, Falk Ramirez. Bennett in the left corner. And as they continue to work it around, ball at the right wing to Falk Ramirez. Ball staying on the perimeter. Now they go to Bennett in the middle of the lane, and he fires up the jump shot. No good. Bickham will grab the rebound for Alamogordo, down by 12. 5:19 to go in the third quarter. Bynum with the ball between the circles, and he's directing traffic. Stands in the center circle now, and tried to feed a pass to his left, stolen away by Falk Ramirez. And Falk Ramirez able to race to the basket, lay it up and in, but couldn't get it to go. Just kind of had Bynum riding his hip, and the Tigers come the other way, and Alamogordo is going to be able to get the easy lay in. Bickham with a nice feed, and timeout going to be called by Coach Nee as the lead shrinks to 10. DeMyron with all the points in the quarter for Alamogordo. He's got 7, and the Tigers trail 28-18. Full timeout? No, 30-second timeout, so we'll go ahead and keep it right here. Thanks so much for tuning in. Hey, we do want to thank all of our sponsors that are bringing you Tiger basketball tonight. Otero Federal Credit Union, our pre, post, and halftime sponsor. Richardson Motor Company, your scoreboard sponsor. Tularosa Basin Telephone Company and Tularosa Communications. Ochoa Stucco, Loco Credit Union. Big O Tires. First National Bank and the Winner's Circle. We appreciate you for helping us bring Tiger fans Alamogordo Tiger basketball. So it's 11 points now for Demyron Smith of the Tigers' 18. And it's a 28-18 difference. Tigers have brought Trey Sanders onto the floor. Looks like Demyron getting a rest here. And so it'll be an inbounds to Flores. Ball comes to the near sideline to Falk Ramirez. And the Tigers, I think, have gone out of their zone because Deontay's staying out the midcourt line guarding. There's a screen from Bennett. They give it off to Flores at the right wing. Flores tries to feed a bounce pass inside to Sauceda. And Sanders, I believe, is going to get called for a reach here. It'll be the first team foul on the Tigers here in the quarter. First on Trey. 4:38 to go, or 4:32 to go in the third quarter on the Richardson Motor scoreboard. Ball at the right wing. Now off the top, Nikita Sauceda. Gives it off to Falk Ramirez, right wing. I think that might have been partially blocked. Battle for the rebound, and we've got bodies on the floor. And did Deontay call a timeout? All right, so that is a full timeout for Alamogordo. And the Tigers will talk things over here with a 28-18 difference. You're listening to Alamo Sports and Talk, 1230, 101 now.
I just need a fresh start with my finances.
Hey, this is Rita at Local Credit Union. Keeping your head above water can be hard. Where do you start? Here at Loco, we're helping our members combine their debt, reduce their payments into one monthly payment. In some cases, it'll get you some extra money for those unexpected expenses. Here at Local Credit Union, we make it easy. Simply go online to localcreditunion.com and apply, or stop by 808 Washington Avenue. Local Credit Union, let's see what we can do for you. Federally insured NCUA.
Move your bank account to Otero Federal Credit Union. OFCU offers savings, checking, or upgrade to an elite checking, bill pay, debit card, and online and mobile banking. Combine that with some of the best loan rates in the area, and you have a new home for all your financial needs at your fingertips. Visit OteroFCU.org to open your account today. Federally insured by NCUA, Equal Housing Lender.
Your success is our success. We belong to you.
Tigers get the inbound to Jason Warren to Bynum, and now Bickham. As Alamogordo will come the other way down by 10. Bynum with the basketball out of the center circle. Gives it off to the right wing to Sanders. Sanders able to drive past his defender, get right of the lane, go up the shot, couldn't finish. And it's Julian Falk Ramirez with the rebound for the Troopers. He'll come to the top of the key, give it out to the right corner to Avila. Now ball at the right of the lane to Sauceda, all the way over to the left corner to Devin Falk Ramirez. He gets in the lane, lost the basketball. Sanders able to grab the loose ball, and Alamogordo pushes the other way. Here's Bickham to the right wing, picks up his dribble, and trying to go inside to Warren. Ball is deflected away. (28-18), and it looks like we're going to get an offensive foul on Sauceda as he was trying to clear some space in the low post, and Alamogordo will get the ball back. Sauceda will check out, and we'll see number 34, Abraham Garcia, into the game for the first time. Bickham will inbound to Warren. Give it back to Kai, and back to Jason. Jason keeps the ball in the backcourt, now gives to Kai as he just comes across the timeline. Kai holds there, gives it off to Deontay. Deontay out between the circles with the basketball. Gives to Jason, right wing extended. Warren, entry pass trying to go inside to Sanders. And Bennett obviously pushed him in the back as he was trying to get the basketball. Nathaniel Best going to come into the game. It'll be for Jason Warren. It'll be baseline right inbounds now for Sanders. Gives to Bickham right corner. Finds DeMyron top of the key. Fires up a three. No good. Rebound will be pulled in by Avila, and he'll swing it to his left to Devin Falk-Ramirez. He'll come over to the left corner to Julian Falk-Ramirez. He'll dribble there, guarded by Bickham. Tigers in a man-to-man defense, down by 10. 20-18 with 2:43 to go here in the third quarter. Looking to drive and getting right of the lane. Falk-Ramirez gets it out left corner. This is Falk-Ramirez. Julian, who knocks down the three. And then we've got a whistle, and it's because the net was up through the rim, and so they wanted to fix that. 7 points from the 5'10 freshman, Julian Falk-Ramirez, and the Tigers down 31-18. Inbounds goes to Smith. Smith was double-teamed, was able to secure the basketball, gives it off to Deontay. Bickham taking it to the left wing. Back outside to Deontay. Ball is deflected out of bounds by Devin Falk-Ramirez. And Alamogordo will keep the possession here on this side. 2:22 to go on the Richardson Motor scoreboard. Third quarter of play. Tigers have not been able to make a lot of inroads on the 11-point halftime deficit. And now it currently sits at 13. Ball comes to Bynum out between the circles. Almost lost the handle. Tracks it down back near the center circle. Gives it off to DeMyron. Off a screen from Kai. Step back jump shot is no good. Rebound. Sanders able to grab it. He put a dribble down and lost it. Now he's on the floor with it and tried to get it to Smith. Smith's now on the floor. He has it taken away by Bennett. And Bennett will push it up ahead as Falk-Ramirez nearly lost the handle but tracks it down at the right wing. And Sanders out on him. He's going to lose the ball off his foot and out of bounds, and it'll be Alamogordo basketball. Smith will inbounds. Give it up to Bynum. Bynum will work his way to the top of the key into the lane. Puts up a tough shot, and no good. And here comes Eastwood the other way. Julian Falk-Ramirez at the top of the key. And he'll backpedal near the midcourt line. With about a minute and a half to go here in the third quarter, Tigers down 31-18. Ball over to the right wing. Now they'll give it to Bennett, top of the key. He'll fire up a three, and he'll bury it. Timeout going to be called by Eastwood. And Bennett with 8 points now. And the Tigers find themselves down 34-18 on the Richardson Motor scoreboard. We'll take a break and come right back here from El Paso. You're listening to Tiger Basketball on Alamo Sports and Talk, 1230, 1019.
Ryan Richardson Motor Company wishes the Tigers an amazing winning season. May your efforts match your dreams. Buy, sell, or trade late model cars, trucks, and SUVs. Financing available. Stop by for a test drive and score an amazing deal with Ryan Richardson Motor Company. 318 South White Sands Boulevard or online at ryanrichardson.company. That's ryanrichardson.company. Ring in the new year your locally owned and operated Big O Tires. Now through January 28th, instantly save $100 on our exclusive line of Big O brand tires. Big O Tires, the team you trust.
Ochoa Stucco serves residential and commercial projects all throughout this wonderful community. Whether you're looking for some patching up or a complete stucco on your home or business, Ochoa Stucco has you covered. 575-442-6745. Go Tigers!
Alamo Sports and Talk, 1230, 1019. Marcus Bryant was falling backwards out of bounds to the baseline. Somehow got a pass to Bickham. It'll be Best with the basketball. Give it up to Kai. Kai with a pump fake. Gets it to Sanders. Sanders able to work his way into the lane. Gives it off to Best. Left elbow jump shot. No good. And a foul going to be called on Alamogordo on the rebound. They'll call a loose ball foul on Sanders as he must have pushed an Eastwood player out of the way. No big argument from the Alamogordo bench. And Trey picks up his second, 34-18. The Eastwood Troopers lead the Alamogordo Tigers on the Richardson Motor scoreboard. We've got a minute to go in the third. Ball comes to the left wing to Avila. Now Falk Ramirez, and they'll work it on the outside. Ball over the right corner. Best going to steal it away. Best pushing up the floor. Finds Smith. Smith will feed it to Nathaniel, who put up a tough shot. He was underneath the basket and didn't really set himself. And here comes Falk Ramirez. Bounce pass over to the left corner. Out top of the key. Three on the way is no good. Rebound. Bickham able to secure that. Kyle push up the floor. Kai comes to the top of the key. Right wing stops, picks up his dribble, passes to his right to Smith. Smith will go out between the circles to Bryant. 21 seconds remaining. Bryant will go to Smith at the right elbow. To Myron, trying to work his way in the lane. And needing some help, and finds Bickham at the left wing. Trying to go inside to Sanders. We've got a foul going to be called, I think, on Eastwood with 10.6 seconds remaining. And they called the foul on Falk Ramirez. And the Tigers will have an inbounds play. Baseline right of the basket. So Sanders will put it in. Come to Smith at the right wing. 9 seconds remaining. Myron looking for a screen. Gets it from Sanders. Sanders gets to the baseline. Fires up the jumper. No good. Rebound tipped out. And that'll end the third quarter. Alamogordo trails 34-18 after 3 played here at Eastwood High School in El Paso on the Richardson Motor scoreboard. The Tigers down by 16. We'll come back right after this on Alamo Sports and Talk, 1230, 1019.
Wishing you a prosperous and happy new year. This is Deborah Romero, President and CEO of First National Bank. As we look forward to the excitement of the new year, we express a heartfelt thank you to all our valuable customers. We look forward to a bright new year, assisting you towards your financial resolutions and success. We appreciate your trust and are committed to helping you achieve your financial goals or simply assist you in your journey to create great memories for your family. Thank you for choosing First National Bank as your community bank.
First National Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Tularosa Communication is now offering the smart Wi-Fi with built-in network security and enhanced parental controls. Do you have kids at home that you want to protect from overexposure on the internet? Block content, set internet time limits, or app and website restrictions for each family member in the house. Get notified when you have a network intrusion and reroute bandwidth to devices that matter the most, all from an app on your phone. Take control of your internet with Tularosa Communications. Visit tularosa.net or call 585-2700 for more information.
Alamo Sports and Talk, 1230, 1019, as Eastwood leads 34-18 and will have the basketball start the fourth quarter here on the Richardson Motor scoreboard. And they'll work the ball in the perimeter with Alamogordo playing a 2-3 zone. Out between the circles, Payan with the basketball, gives to his left to Huerta. Now Payan with it. Tigers with Padilla, Bickham, Warren, Richards, and Bryant on the floor to begin the final frame. Falk left wing, Falk Ramirez. Bennett will fire up a three, no good. Rebound is going to be grabbed by Bryant. He'll come up the far sideline with it. Marcus will work it into the lane and goes up with a shot attempt and is going to be fouled as he went up with the pump fake, got the player in the air, and they'll call the foul on Julian Falk Ramirez. That is his third personal and the first foul of the quarter. And they'll put Marcus Bryant Jr. at the line to shoot 2. Tigers only shot 3 free throws in this game. Actually, we haven't had very many free throws on either side. Eastwood's only shot 4. As the first free throw is up and in. It'll be one more for Bryant. A couple of subs for Eastwood as they brought Nathan Salceda back into the game. And Bryant will make both. His first 2 points of the game, and Alamogordo trails 34-20. And ball coming up across the timeline with Falk Ramirez. Goes over to the left corner. Bounce pass into the lane. And pretty good defense from Warren, but a nice up and under move from Salceda. Got him a good look, but he couldn't get it to go. But the rebound tipped outside to Avila. Now it's Devin Falk Ramirez driving baseline from the left wing in and lays it up and in. He's got 4 points, and Alamogordo again behind by 16. Good feed from Richards to find Bickham. Richards got the ball at the mid-court line, and Bickham was able to receive the pass and lay it up and in. Kai with 5. Tigers down 36-22, 6:36 to go in the fourth quarter. Hand off to Avila. He'll get the ball back, and he'll fire a three, and he'll hit another one. Avila with his third three of the game. He's got 11. And Bickham comes left wing off a screen from Warren. Pass over to the right corner. Padilla puts up a three. That's no good. Warren able to grab the rebound, puts it up, no good. Padilla. And Eastwood leads 39-22 with 6 minutes to go in the fourth. Sauceda from the low post left side kicks it out to the right corner. And we've got a traveling violation going to be called on a rebound, which I think it was a travel on Alamogordo. Yeah. So the Tigers down by 17, and Eastwood with the basketball. Ball comes to the left elbow, jump shot up and off the front of the rim, no good. Rebound deflected out of bounds by Eastwood, and the Tigers will get it back. And it'll be Bickham to put it in for Alamogordo. Finds Warren at the midcourt line, gives it right back to Bickham. Bickham comes right of the lane, tries to Euro step into the lane, shot is no good, and it'll be a rebound by Eastwood. 5:40 here in the quarter, and coming to the left wing with it is Flores. Over the left corner now between the circles, into the hands of Payan. Hands it off to Flores, and Flores will dribble out between the circles. Alamogordo going back to a man-to-man defense. Bonk Ramirez off a screen from Sauceda. Sauceda will get the ball at the left wing, dribble once, and goes a little bit shorter in and knocks it down. Nathan Sauceda with his first bucket, and the Tigers' deficit swells. Padilla gets it into the front court for Alamogordo. Bryant at the left wing will now come out between the circles. 41-22. Here's Bryant kicking out to Padilla right corner, and Damian going to lose the basketball. Richards will get it. Richards, a crossover move, goes inside Warren. Warren able to keep his balance and put the shot up and in, had the basketball almost behind his head, and was able to get it to fall. First bucket of the night for Jason Warren, 41-24. Eastwood leads, 4:40 remaining in the game. Ball goes over to the right wing to Flores, over to the right corner, a pump fake and then a pass, and then a right elbow jump shot that's no good, and Richards will grab the rebound. He'll push the tempo up the floor, and Richards is going to be fouled, and Alamogordo will get an inbounds play here with 4:27 remaining. Subs for Alamogordo is Nico Stubblefield and Deontay Bynum come in. Marcus Bryant and let's see who else subbed out there for Alamogordo. I think it was Padilla that subbed out. Inbounds goes to the left corner to Stubblefield. Stubblefield had the ball knocked away from him, and Alvarez will take it away. Give it up to Flores. Flores the left wing, top of the key. Gives the ball to Payan. Now over at the right wing, it's Alvarez. A whistle. They'll call a foul on Jason Warren away from the basketball. And that'll be his second. It'll be baseline right inbounds here for Flores. He'll get it into the right corner to Payan. Now works it over to Bennett. Now over in the right corner with it. Devin Falk-Ramirez, guarded by Richards. And he continues to dribble as we hit the halfway point of the fourth quarter on the Richardson Motors scoreboard. Tigers trailing 41-24. Falk-Ramirez will drive in the lane, goes up with the shot. A blocking foul on Warren. I think he might have slid over there just a little bit late. Well, I guess he did get there in time, but the official said that he was leaning back, and that's why he didn't get the call underneath. And I think Jason was expecting the contact, and that's probably what led him leaning back a little bit. And Falk-Ramirez will miss the first free throw. Jason a little bit worse for wear after that. You tell kind of holding his back. Sub for Alamogordo's DeByron Smith will come into the game. It'll be for Isaiah Richards. .355 to go in the fourth. Tigers down 17. There's another free throw here for Falk Ramirez. Puts it up and puts it in. He's got 5, and the Tigers trail by 18. Inbounds comes to Bickham at the far sideline. Kyle pushed across the timeline himself. He's triple teamed, finds Bynum open for 3. No good. Rebound grab by Stubblefield. Stubblefield, good feed to Warren underneath. The shot is good, and a foul called. So Jason with 4 points here in the quarter and a chance at a 3-point play. And it's 42-26. Opportunity to cut it down to 15 if he can make the free throw. And he misses on the free throw, and the rebound trapped down in the corner by Bennett. Tigers with the ball, or I should say Eastwood with the ball, get it across the timeline. Now pass underneath. Bickham able to cut off the Eastwood player, but a nice pass from Payan as he finds Bennett, and Bennett will lay it up and in. Tiger lead, or Tiger deficit swells to 17 again. Bickham at the right wing with it. 3:18 remaining. They go inside Warren, and Warren able to lay it up and in. So Jason with 6 points in the quarter, and it's 44-28. Thought it was an 18-point lead, and now it's down to 16. 3 minutes remaining. Ball over the far sideline as Falk Ramirez will come across the timeline. Swing all the way over to the left side to Payan. Payan will give it up to Flores, top of the key. Looks to drive. Stops, kicks it out right corner. 3 on the way is no good from Alvarez. The rebound is going to be saved by Stubblefield right at the near sideline in front of us. Bickham going to fire a 3 from the left wing. Coach Nee's going to call a timeout. And it's a 13-point difference with 2:40 remaining in the game. Might be a little bit too little too late, but we'll see. I think the Tigers were down by about this number against Del Valle a few weeks ago, so we'll see if they can come alive here in the fourth quarter and make a comeback. Full timeout on the floor with 2:40 remaining in the game on the Richardson Motor scoreboard. It's Troopers 44, Tigers 31. We'll be back.
It's never too early to win. Letter jackets for Christmas.
The Winner's Circle offers a variety of letter jackets in traditional styles for your students in Alamogordo, Cloudcroft, Tularosa, and Mescalero. Stop by today and help make your high schoolers' last years memorable. Lay away your letter jacket now. The Winner's Circle, outfitting champions for over 50 years.
1201 East 10th Street. Open Monday through Friday.
Go Tigers!
See you at the games.
I just need a fresh start with my finances.
Hey, this is Rita at Local Credit Union. Keeping your head above water can be hard. Where do you start? Here at Loco, we're helping our members combine their debt, reduce their payments into one monthly payment. In some cases, it'll get you some extra money for those unexpected expenses. Here at Local Credit Union, we make it easy. Simply go online to localcreditunion.com and apply, or stop by 808 Washington Avenue. Local Credit Union, let's see what we can do for you. Federally insured NCUA.
Eastwood basketball here with 2:35 to go in the fourth quarter on the Richardson Motor scoreboard. Tigers down by 13. They have finally made a little bit of inroads on this deficit, and there is going to be a 10-second call as Eastwood was not able to get it across the timeline, and the Tigers will get it right back. An opportunity to maybe make it a 10-point game with a 3. And the inbounds will be Bickham into the backcourt to Bynum. I think Eastwood side thought that may have been a quick 10. Bickham left corner, pump fakes on a shot. Now will spin move towards the basket, go but tough shot, it's no good. He does draw the foul, and Kyle will go to the line to shoot 2 free throws. Kyle knocked down the first free throw. 6 points in the quarter for him. He's got 9 now. And can get in double figures if he makes the second. Shot goes up, front of the rim, no good. Rebound grabbed by Bennett. 12-point difference, 44-32, 2:13 remaining. Tigers keeping up some pressure in the backcourt. Tigers, Troopers still have not got it across the timeline. Now they do. Flores gets the ball at the right wing. Ball over to the right corner to Sepulveda. And now it's Flores with it. Under 2 minutes to go in the game now. Eastwood, I'm sure, is not going to be too quick to try to put up a shot. Tigers are going to have to be aggressive defensively and try to force a turnover. Alma with 2 team fouls. And Bickham down to the floor as I think he was trying to fight through a screen. They get it to Sepulveda between the circles. Ball over at the right wing. Bennett's got it. Stubblefield sticking with him. Now it's Flores. And clock rolling down here, down to about a minute and a half remaining. And now it's Falk Ramirez driving to the basket. Goes up with the shot. Layup is good. And he draws the foul. And that might be the dagger here for Eastwood. Or I guess technically the Tigers, as Jason Warren picks up his 4th personal. Free throws up and no good. And Warren able to grab it. I think maybe the wrong person was called. I think it should have been Deontay that got called for the foul there, not Jason. We're going to say that Jason actually hit him on the head as he went up for the shot. I thought it was Deontay that was on him when he went up with it, but inbounds goes to Warren. Tigers down by 14. Minute 25 to go. Bickham will give the ball to Bynum. Bynum, top of the key. Going to fire up a 3. No good. Rebound. Bickham able to track it down in the right corner. Goes inside to Jason. Jason creates a little space. Goes up with the shot. Draws the foul. And a chance at a 3-point play. So Warren, who was scoreless through 3 quarters in this game, has 8 here in the 4th. And I'd say one thing you can say about this Alamogordo team, that they certainly don't go away quietly. We've seen that most of the season. We're going to see Isaiah Richards and Damian Padilla come into the game. And it'll be Kai checking out along with Nico. And so Warren will go to the line, try to finish up the 3-point play. Jason will miss. Rebound comes out to the corner. Hernandez has got it. To Flores up to the near sideline. Devin Falk Ramirez spins away from a couple of Tiger players, gets it off to Hernandez at the right wing. Now it's Flores out between the circles with the basketball. 57 seconds left. And Smith trying to get it away from Hernandez. Gives it out to Sepulveda, top of the key. And Tigers, I think, are trying to draw a foul. It'll be the 4th team foul with 47 seconds remaining. Foul called on Bynum. It'll be his first. And I think the Tigers want a sub here. Well, not going to get it now, as it goes into the backcourt. 43 seconds remaining. Falk Ramirez has got it. Give it up to the left wing. And a foul going to be called, and that's going to be on Jason. I think that'll be 4, or 5, I should say. Yeah, that's 5 on Jason. And the Tigers will sub in a few. I think Nathaniel, well, hold on, they're trying to sub out. They've given the ball to the free throw shooter. And the Tigers are subbing their guys in. And so Bryant comes in, so does Bickham and Best. Smith and Richards will remain on the floor with 34 seconds remaining. And there'll be 2 free throws coming up here for Mark Hernandez. He will make on the first. You know, credit to Eastwood. They had that 11-point halftime lead. Tigers, I think, got it under double digits for a short time, and they just sort of held on to somewhere about a 15 to 20-point lead. Free throw misses. Richards has got the rebound. And Tigers will push in the front court with 30 seconds to go. Isaiah will fire up a 3. No good. Rebound out to the right corner. Best tried to save it, but it'll go out of bounds. And then Padilla will come into the game. And it'll be for Bickham, I believe. Yeah. Stubblefield will come in for Bickham. I think initially it was going to be for DeMyron. And so this one probably about over. I think the Tigers, they've got Nico out there. I think he's the only starter on the floor for Alamogordo. So Eastwood with the basketball in the backcourt. Tigers will continue to play defense. That was well done by Ordaz, who went down to one knee but kept his dribble. Ball still in the backcourt, and it's 10. And the Tigers will get it back with 15 seconds remaining. And a chance at maybe one last shot here to finish up the game. Richards will inbound at the near sideline for the Tigers. Isaiah looking to put in, gives it up to Marcus. Bryant will come over to the left wing, 10 seconds to go. Gets it out left corner, Richards has got it. Swings it over to Nico. Nico going to fire up a three, no good. Rebound pulled in by Sepulveda, and that will do it. 47-34, Tigers played a pretty good fourth quarter, but just couldn't get it any further closer, and we'll lose this game by 13 on the Richardson Motor scoreboard. The Otero Federal Credit Union postgame show is coming up next. Your final, Tigers 34, the Troopers 47. We'll be back right after this.
Move your bank account to Otero Federal Credit Union. OFCU offers savings, checking, or upgrade to an elite checking, bill pay, debit card, and online and mobile banking. Combine that with some of the best loan rates in the area, and you have a new home for all your financial needs at your fingertips. Visit OteroFCU.org to open your account today. Federally insured by NCUA, Equal Housing Lender.
Your success is our success. We belong to you.
Ryan Richardson Motor Company wishes the Tigers an amazing winning season. May your efforts match your dreams. Buy, sell, or trade late model cars, trucks, and SUVs. Financing available. Stop by for a test drive and score an amazing deal with Ryan Richardson Motor Company. 318 South White Sands Boulevard or online at ryanrichardson.company. That's ryanrichardson.company. Ring in the new year your locally owned and operated Big O Tires. Now through January 28th, instantly save $100 on our exclusive line of Big O brand tires. Big O Tires, the team you trust.
Wishing you a prosperous and happy new year. This is Deborah Romero, President and CEO of First National Bank. As we look forward to the excitement of the new year, we express a heartfelt thank you to all our valuable customers. We look forward to a bright new year, assisting you towards your financial resolutions and success. We appreciate your trust and are committed to helping you achieve your financial goals or simply assist you in your journey to create great memories for your family. Thank you for choosing First National Bank as your community bank.
First National Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Custom work is what Ochoa Stucco does best. Whether you need an estimate for your home or business, you won't find better quality work anywhere. Contact Ochoa Stucco today. Like them on Facebook, 575-442-6745. Go Tigers!
Slow internet again? Signal constantly dropping? Don't take it out on your computer. Instead, call Tularosa Communications for internet stress relief. They have the speed and the reliability to make your internet dreams come true. If you want fast, they have faster. If you want service you can rely on, they are the most reliable. And customer service? It's all about you. Call Tularosa Communications to get connected. 585-2700.
To Alma Sports and Talk, 1230-1019 as Eastwood beats Alamogordo 47-34 on the Richardson Motor scoreboard. Tigers leading scorers tonight. Myron Smith finished with 11, 9 points for Kai Bickham, 8 points for Jason Warren, all of those coming in the fourth quarter. 2 points for Marcus Bryant Jr., 2 points for Trey Sanders, 2 points for Deontay Bynum. On the other side for Eastwood, Edward Avila had 11. And let's see here. Devin Falk-Ramirez, or I should say Marcus Bennett finished with 10. Devin Falk-Ramirez finished with 7, as did Julian Falk-Ramirez. 3 for Mark Hernandez, 2 for Josh Payan, 5 points for Israel Flores, 2 points for Nathan Sauceda in the win for Eastwood. And, once again, just a tough to get going offensively for Alamogordo. The fourth quarter was certainly better, but again, you just look at each quarter and you put up 7 points in the third, 4 points in the second, and 7 points in the first. Fourth quarter obviously was better for the Tigers, but just got to find their footing offensively once again. The last 2 games have been tough for the Tigers. Last night with just 8 points in the second half against Los Lunas, and tonight was 11 points in the first half. So, you know this team's capable of. They can score in the 60s and 70s, and I know that the style of play that you see against Los Lunas and some of the El Paso teams, it takes away number of possessions that you have. But I would say one thing for Eastwood, they really didn't turn the ball over very much. Alamogordo had some problems with that in tonight's game, and shots just weren't falling as well for the Tigers. The jump shots seemed to be dropping in for Eastwood in a number of different occasions. Certainly when Alamogordo would try to make a little bit of a run and just could not draw any closer. So again, your final score on the Richardson Motor scoreboard is 47-34. Eastwood defeats Alamogordo. We will take a break and wrap up things here from El Paso on the Otero Federal Credit Union postgame show. You're listening to Tiger Basketball, Alamo Sports and Talk, 1230-1019. We'll be right back.
The Winter Circle has been outfitting champions for over 50 years in Otero County. Established in 1970 by our Gigi and Big John.
Let's show our school spirit. Whether you're a Tiger, Wildcat, Bear, or Chief, we can make t-shirts, sweatshirts, polos, and hats. And we do custom embroidery too. The Winter Circle does it all. Custom orders available for businesses, squadrons, and organizations like hats, polos, name tags, also trophies and awards.
Winter Circle, 1201 10th Street. Go Tiger! See you at the games!
I just need a fresh start with my finances.
Hey, this is Rita at Local Credit Union. Keeping your head above water can be hard. Where do you start? Here at Loco, we're helping our members combine their debt, reduce their payments into one monthly payment. In some cases, it'll get you some extra money for those unexpected expenses. Here at Local Credit Union, we make it easy. Simply go online to localcreditunion.com and apply, or stop by 808 Washington Avenue. Local Credit Union, let's see what we can do for you. Federally insured NCUA.
Move your bank account to Otero Federal Credit Union. OFCU offers savings, checking, or upgrade to an elite checking, bill pay, debit card, and online and mobile banking. Combine that with some of the best loan rates in the area, and you have a new home for all your financial needs at your fingertips. Visit OteroFCU.org to open your account today. Federally insured by NCUA, Equal Housing Lender.
Your success is our success. We belong to you.
Ryan Richardson Motor Company wishes the Tigers an amazing winning season. May your efforts match your dreams. Buy, sell, or trade late model cars, trucks, and SUVs. Financing available. Stop by for a test drive and score an amazing deal with Ryan Richardson Motor Company. 318 South White Sands Boulevard or online at ryanrichardson.company. That's ryanrichardson.company. Ring in the new year at your locally owned and operated Big O Tires. Now through January 28th, instantly save $100 on our exclusive line of Big O brand tires. Big O Tires, the team you trust.
If your home is in need of some stucco work, either the whole house or some patch and paint work, Ochoa Stucco has the expertise to get the job done and done right. Contact them today at 575-442-6745 for your estimate. Go Tigers!
To Alamo Sports and Talk, 1230-1019. Welcome back here to Eastwood High School. Tigers fall on the Richardson Motor scoreboard by a final score of 47-34. And this is the Otero Federal Credit Union post-game show. They're having a post-game presentation. Coach Peter Morales, the head coach for Eastwood, earned his 300th career victory with a win tonight. So congratulations to Coach Morales on the win and on the 300th victory of his career. That is a tough number to get to. When you start thinking of, tacking up those numbers, I mean, that's something like, in terms of 21 seasons, what do you have to have about 15 of those just to get to 30? I mean, it's not easy. So, says a lot. And, 21 seasons are not an easy thing to get to at all. Looks like Ruidoso and Tularosa are still playing right now. That one is in the fourth quarter. With Thule leading 54-52, so we won't have a final on that one for you guys before we sign off. We'll be sure to post something up on the Facebook page with that. Alamogordo girls are probably underway. I would imagine they probably are. 7:30 scheduled tip-off against Portales tonight, so encourage you guys to go out to the Tiger Pit and support the Lady Tigers. Cloudcroft boys basketball got a win today, 39-30, out at the Lordsburg tournament over Academia Juarez. and they'll play again tomorrow. And then as for tomorrow, you've got the Tularosa boys and girls at Socorro. Cloudcroft, as we mentioned, out at Lordsburg. Alamogordo wrestling is up in Rodoso. Alamogordo swim makes their way over to Artesia. And I don't think I'm forgetting anybody. Yeah, I think we're good. So that'll do it for our broadcast tonight. Thanks so much for tuning in here on Alamo Sports and Talk, 1230, 1019, as the Tigers fall to the Eastwood Troopers in a final score of 54-37. I believe the first consecutive losses on the year for Alamogordo. So they'll try to bounce back next Friday. They'll be in Clovis. Do want to mention we will not be broadcasting that game. That game will be on the NFHS network. So if you have a subscription, you can log into that, obviously. But if not, I think the subscription is like $8 a month. So think so. This is money you would spend buying a ticket at a game is the way that I would think about it if I were you to be able to watch that one. So all right, that'll do it for tonight. Thank you so much for joining us. And again, your final score on the Richardson Motor scoreboard: 47-34. Eastwood defeats Alamogordo. So long from El Paso.
There is a roadblock on Highway 70 to Las Cruces starting at 6:45 this morning. That'll last 1 hour. For the latest roadblock information, 575-678-1178. Tonight's forecast is calling for mostly clear, still windy in the mountains. In Alamogordo, expect a low of 29, Cloudcroft a low of 19. For tomorrow, sunny skies, becoming partly cloudy, still windy in the mountains. Alamogordo tomorrow, high of 54, low of 34. For Cloudcroft tomorrow, high of 39 and an overnight low of 21 degrees.
Getting your guaranteed maximum refund with TaxSlayer feels like discovering a refund tree has grown in your backyard.
I'm the refund tree.
Sawing off its branches.
Hey.
Feeding them through a wood chipper.
My branches! My beautiful branches!
And dancing in its refund rain. Start for free and get your guaranteed maximum refund. TaxSlayer. File fearlessly. Getting your guaranteed maximum refund with TaxSlayer feels like discovering a refund tree has grown in your backyard.
I'm the refund tree.
Sawing off its branches.
Hey.
Feeding them through a wood chipper.
My branches! My